Hello, and welcome to the Stephen Marcus Insurance Agency. Today, I'd like to discuss with you some hurricane preparedness tips that we've developed for you, our fans and our customers of the agency. I think that these are things that you should take note of and try and make sure that you keep them in mind when preparing for a hurricane. You'll need to prepare your home, your vehicles, and your family so when a hurricane comes, you can be ready. You'll need to prepare a kit as well as take the certain steps to be ready for all types of circumstances which can occur when a hurricane hits. First thing I wanted to mention was you're going to have a lot of stuff that's outside of your home that needs to be brought into your home if it's not properly secured, because those things make missiles and can do damage to your home or to other people's home. So it's important that you bring them in. You need to make sure that the next thing you do is you want to put up your hurricane shutters or your plywood to protect your home from all the damage that can be done. So it needs to be done several days prior to when the hurricane does come ashore and hit the area that you're living in. You want to make sure to fill all your vehicles up with gasoline. After a storm, many times the gas stations are closed and you have no way to get gas. And if you need to drive out of the area to get supplies, you're certainly going to need gasoline to do that with. While you're at the gas station, we highly encourage you to go ahead and pick up an extra 5 or 6 5-gallon containers of gas so that you'll have plenty of gas to run your generators on for at least a couple of days. Hopefully after that period of time, if you need more gas, if the electricity is still off, you'll be able to take the cars that you had gasoline put into and use those to get out of the area to buy more gas. We also would suggest that you buy maybe a couple of extra LP gas tanks for your grill, because you could be a week or 2 weeks without any electricity, and therefore, cooking on the grill makes an easy way. You can cook coffee, you can make bacon and eggs, you can pretty much anything can be cooked on a grill. You'll want to take at least 3-day supply of water. That would be 1 gallon per person in your home per day. At least a 3-day supply you're going to need of non-perishable food per person and per pet. You want to have a battery-powered radio or a hand crank radio so that you can find out what's going on in the world around you, so you know, first of all, when the hurricane's truly gone and not just the eye is over your home. You want to have flashlights and or battery-powered LED lanterns so that when the electricity is off at night, you can at least see what's going on. And that way, if you want to read, you want to do other things, you'll be able to do that. You should have plenty of extra batteries, because the flashlights and the radios and those things are going to need those things in order to keep going for a while. You should also have several working fans to help you cool off while your AC is off. If you don't have a generator, these fans are going to need to work on batteries, so make sure you have plenty of batteries that fit the fans that you've purchased. We recommend that you have a first aid kit, so if anybody does get injured during the storm, that you can apply first aid and make sure that they don't have their life imperiled by whatever injuries they've had happen to them. You want to make sure that you have a whistle so that if there is substantial damage to your home, the roof may have caved in or other things, you want to be able to signal for help. That's very, very important. You want to have emergency tools so you can turn off water and or appliances, because some of those things may need to be taken care of so that during the storm you don't have even more of a loss. As a result of that, you also want to have a manual can opener, because you're going to have food that might be in cans. That makes it non-perishable, but if you have no electricity, unless you have a manual can opener, you can't open up the cans. You want to have a cell phone with batteries. You want to have battery-powered chargers, and you want to maybe have an extra cell phone battery. You would also be wise to have a car charger cord so that after all the electricity is off and the storm's gone by, you have an opportunity to go out to your car to charge your battery. You want to make sure that you have plenty of prescription medication for everyone who lives in your home and for all the pets that you have in your home, if any of them are on medication. You want to have non-prescription medications such as pain relievers, antacids, laxatives, and the like. You want to make sure that there is pet food and extra water for your pet. You want to have cash or traveler's checks so that, after the storm goes, if you need to purchase things, and there are some stores open, you may not be able to get money out of an ATM or anywhere else, so you want to be able to buy the things that you're going to need. In the event the storm goes out, you're also going to want to have a sleeping bag or warm blankets for each person so that at night, even though you're running the fans, that you don't get overcooled. You want to have a complete change of clothing for at least 3 days. You don't want to be sitting around in stinky clothes the whole time after the storm hits. You want to have some household chlorine bleach and a medicine dropper. Generally speaking, 9 parts water to 1 part bleach in an emergency will keep your water clean so that you can drink it. You want to have a fire extinguisher, so should during the storm anything create a fire, you can put it out right away. It's important, if you're going to cook stuff after the storm goes, to have matches that are in a waterproof container. Many things in the house can get damaged and wet during a storm, so to avoid getting the matches wet, we recommend Ziploc bag or any other type of waterproof container. You want to have feminine supplies and personal hygiene items. You want to have soap, you want to have water. You may have to take some cold showers or baths, but you still want to keep clean. You're going to need to have some kind of a mess kit with paper plates, cups, plastic utensils, and paper towels. And most important, the last thing on our list is you want to make sure you have a copy of your insurance policy with the phone number for your insurance agent or your insurance carrier, the claims department for your insurance carrier, so that you can report the claim as early as possible after the storm's done so that they can begin repairing your home. If you have any other questions or you have any other thoughts on this idea, please feel free to check with us at the Stephen Marcus Insurance Agency. Our telephone number is 954-755-1243, or you can find a lot of the information that you're going to need for a hurricane on our website, which is smia.insure. That's smia.insure. Thank you so much and have a pleasant day.